Good afternoon. On behalf of the Federation of Associations in Indian Tourism and Hospitality, FAITH, it's my proud privilege to welcome all of you to this press conference for the FAITH Conclave 2025 Indian Tourism Invincible Spirit. My name is Ajit Bajaj and I'm the Vice Chair of FAITH and Chairperson of this conclave. Let me make a very quick round of introductions here. We have our guiding light and Chairperson of FAITH and MD IHCL, Mr. Puneet Chatwal, right here. Mr. Ajay Prakash, my co-vice chair, friend and president of TAFI, Travel Agents Federation of India. Mr. Rajiv Mehra, he's our general secretary, a pillar and FAITH of FAITH and past president of IATO. We also have Mr. Bobby Bakshi, who's our treasurer, friend, philosopher and guide. And we have, of course, Ashish Gupta, who's our consulting CEO of FAITH. So as you're all aware, FAITH serves as the apex policy body representing the collective voice of India's tourism, travel and hospitality sectors. FAITH works closely with the central and state governments as well as industry stakeholders and is deeply committed to the sustainable development of Indian tourism and its contribution to the nation's economic progress. Our esteemed member associations include Association of Domestic Tour Operators of India, Adventure Tour Operators Association of India, Federation of Hotels and Restaurants Association of India, Hotel Association of India with Mr. Kachru here. We have the Indian Association of Tour Operators, Mr. Ravi Gosain here. India Convention Promotion Bureau, Mr. Chandar Manshramani right here with us. We have Indian Heritage Hotels Association with Mr. Vijay Lal here. We have the Indian Tourist Transporters Association, ITA, Mr. Serawat here. We have the Travel Agents Association of India, TAI, Mr. Sunil Kumar right here with us. And the Travel Agents Federation of India, Mr. Ajay Prakash. And we also have Mr. Anil Kalsi from the Travel Agents Federation of India, Resorts Development Authority, EDA. So there are really four pillars of this conclave to chart the course towards tourism 2047, a bold vision that FAITH has given to the country of a $3 trillion tourism economy with 100 million inbound tourists coming into the country, to 20 billion domestic tourism visits and the creation of 200 million jobs related to tourism. Our objective also is to call attention of all stakeholders in the country about the importance of this sector that contributes 5% to our national GDP, aspiring to hit 10% of our GDP by 2047. We need a whole of India, a whole of nation approach to achieve this, and that is where FAITH comes in. We also, as a team at FAITH, we want to get all stakeholders in the country, in the sector together, to work together as a team with synergy for the sustainable growth of this sector. We will come up with recommendations of the conclave to the Honorable Prime Minister and to our Ministry of Tourism and other ministries as well, with contributions from all member associations and recommendations of this conclave. With that, I'd like to pass on the baton to my fellow co-chair of FAITH, Mr.
Tourism has immense potential. Unfortunately, that potential is yet to be realized. And this convention, or this conclave that FAITH has organized, is a step in the right direction to bring everyone together, to raise our voice collectively, and as he said, to get this voice out to our Prime Minister. Because tourism has been mentioned by him very, very often. It is time that some of this was put into action so that we can achieve what tourism can deliver. It does account, it's one of the highest employers. And you will hear more about this because we are going to do this at two levels. One is the macro level, where all the segments come together to realize the vision of a better India and a bigger India. And the second is to address the micro issues that concern each segment. Since, as you know, we have transporters, we have hoteliers, we have travel agents, we have tour operators, domestic, adventure, all of this. They do have specific issues which need to be subsumed in the one vision that we put forward to the government. So we've got some very exciting speakers. We have people like Mr. Amitabh Kant, who you've always seen as a passionate advocate for tourism. The tourism minister is expected to be here, along with one of the finest places and with a huge potential, Arunachal. I mean, we were there some time ago. It is really the last Shangri-La. So we have the secretaries of tourism from Gujarat, from Andhra, from Arunachal. We also have a very interesting session where we've got the past secretaries of tourism who've all contributed in their own way, and we look forward, now that they are no longer in the chair, they might have a different perspective on how tourism can be taken forward. We also have an airline, of course, because aviation is critical to the business of tourism. So we have Mr. Peter Elbers, who's the CEO of Indigo, currently the 7th largest airline in the world, who will also be speaking to us. We've got an exciting array of people talking about things that are relevant.
Thank you, Ajay and Ajit. I think, firstly, welcome to all of you. Very good afternoon. We are very pleased to have come together for this convention because it's the right thing to do. There is never a better time than now. We tend to underestimate tourism and the power that it carries. Definitely in terms of, number one, the soft power of tourism. Tourism helps in the positioning of a nation. And the soft power may come from medical tourism or spiritual tourism or even business tourism. When people come on business, they do extend it by a couple of days to get to know a nation better. And therefore, business tourism is as important as medical or spiritual or domestic or inbound, whether the traditional Golden Triangle or to the newer destinations like Ayodhya or Banaras because of the spirituality. And why we say invincible spirit is that despite the fact that we've had such great places to visit, such great facilities that are offered in terms of medical tourism, in terms of doing business, conventions, etc., etc. Somehow our sector has not benefited from the reforms that it should have benefited, so it can contribute more to the GDP, it can contribute more to the jobs. And this sector was, is, and remains the highest multiplicator of jobs in the world. So 1 out of 4 new jobs in the world comes from the tourism, aviation, and hospitality sector. And given that we have the demographic dividend, it's a great timing now to create jobs. And a lot of people complain, but I find it good that for the last 3 years, the sector has been doing quite well on the domestic front, on the hospitality front, on the aviation front, and not so well on the inbound because of the geopolitical issues that the world has been confronted with, plus the aftermath of COVID. So that's going to come also. And in this period, I think the amount of job creation is possibly the highest in this sector.
one sentence to it, that I think the purpose of faith is to push all stakeholders to make tourism a national priority. Unless it's a national priority, I don't think we'll achieve our objectives. And I think our chairman has detailed everything, so I would not like to repeat myself.
Thank you.
Faith is the collaborative effort of all the associations.
Exactly.
So it is joint.
Exactly.
But it's still an initiative. I'm like, how are you planning to?
The office bearer of faith are the face of the faith which represent all the associations, and the executive committee ensure that the agenda is pointed and the top three issues are put into the forefront. So faith is that face which answers. It's not that there is the faith is a consequence of joint collaboration.
No, the important thing is this conclave will be a kickstart to a joint movement. You can say all the presidents are sitting here from all associations. Faith was always built on a trust of all the associations, and we have been working very good in the past. Then after COVID, all the associations were busy solving the problem of their own members. Now we are at the stage that we will move forward from here and work collectively to increase tourism to India. I think this is important.
It's a progress in motion, and it will only, catch on more steam as it goes forward. Thank you.
Tourism has taken an initiative for building a sustainable board, where Faith is also one of the main partner. Ashish and myself attended that meeting, and they want to incorporate and work with all the states and prepare a common agenda to work on the sustainable tourism and ecological practices.
So to add to what Ravi said, there is a movement initiated by Ministry of Tourism on the lines of the Prime Ministerial requirements, where we have requested them to lay out templates for each state. You saw the recent advisory from the Uttarakhand government on carrying capacity. So a similar one is on lines with every state, and there are multiple other ways to ensure that no destination gets overloaded. So as Ravi said, there are many actions aligned to that. Ministry will soon be coming out with a conclave on that.
It has been my privilege to serve on the board of the Skill Council for Tourism and Hospitality. And I'd like to state that each year, with each session, the number of people, boys and girls, being skilled is increasing. And the nice thing is that being skilled, they find jobs. There are very, very few people who are skilled by these association, by our council, who don't find a job. We are now trying to increase the level of skilling and widespread it more to rural India. And skilling, a very important aspect, is well under attention.
Thank you, Abhijit. Thank you.
The question, I think, in terms of talent development and getting people, without our industry is high energy industry, to the face industry. We need people. We have to develop people, and if we are talking about 1 million rooms in X amount of years, we need people. And we have to develop people. And I think the National Skill Council of India has taken initiatives. All the hotel companies, travel operators, travel agents, everybody has created within their zones, they have created internal training, and we are soon going to launch better programs. Soon you will hear in the next 10 days or 15 days. Each one of us are doing their bit. Every hotel company have provided.
From last 2 years or more, skill is the basic thing where one needs to be respected. So we started a program that instead of calling the drivers as drivers, we started calling them chauffeurs. It gives a lot of respect to them. Plus, the upgradation and the teachings which we started giving to them is the more personality and the cleanliness you show on yourself, the more you will be respected and regarded by the client. So these are the certain small skills we are trying to develop among our chauffeurs. Thank you.
Feel it's not only me, the entire board of faith. Please have faith in faith.
Yes, yes.
You know, we have come together, and our key issues are that whatever is announced, we try and tell them where are we in terms of execution. Because if, as we also as industry have certain responsibilities, we cannot go every time. We need to look at ourselves as to what we are doing as an industry, what do we owe to the government, and what does government has to do to facilitate. We don't want to be given a feeling that, you know, they are facilitating this. No, I think if we are working collaboratively, objective is the same. Specifically to your question, we are optimistic because there can't be a better time than what it is today. And I think things will happen, and you will see things happening. And it may not have filtered down to everybody, but a lot of things have happened in the last 5 years.
All faith member associations work with a position of optimism. We recognize that government officers change regularly. It's our duty to keep them, make them aware, number one, of the importance of tourism and at an overall level, and number two, work on whatever initiatives you can take to regularize them. As you see on the sponsor board of faith, we are also trying to make tourism a mainstream sector. So you, apart from state governments, you have private players who believe in the concept of it. So it's an ongoing work which will never end. Thank you.
This need for Incredible India 2.0, it's the need of the hour. All of us believe in that. There's a lot of work which is happening on many different fronts, but we feel that is something all associations, faith associations are working together. As you are aware, now this job has gone to our Ministry of External Affairs to promote Incredible India. And I'm very pleased to tell you that we have the External Affairs Minister who's going to be joining us tomorrow evening. And this is work in progress. We are all working towards that goal. And I guess you will hear more about it as we move forward. Yeah.
Just to add to that, we have the founder of Incredible India joining us today at the conference. So it would be nice to ask him that question. What is he doing to keeping it alive?
Absolutely.
And also when specially he has said that Incredible India is the better perspective.
So reply Devika very specifically to you, like Mr. Bajaj said, now Ministry of Tourism is no more on the international sector for promoting. ME has taken this charge. IATO has been in touch with 30-40 odd embassies. We are getting call every day while coming here. Like today we have a online session with Cambodia Tourism Association of tour operators along with Indian Embassy. And I also got a call from Kyrgyzstan, Bishkek. So I am getting call every day from Indian Embassy. So I am very happy. Actually, all the embassies are in loop to promote India. Unfortunately, they are not aware of India as a tourism product. They are Indians working as a secretary, foreign secretaries, but they are not aware of India as a tourism product where our role is very important. But we are focusing and pushing them to have some funds to do a physical meetings. So unfortunately, online presentations we did in past all over the world actually.